In question 13.5, we look at pairs of alcohols and we ask ourselves which compound is more acidic? Which of these two alcohols is more acidic? So if we look at part A, so if we look at 13.5 question A, you can see first we have this propanol, and then we have this compound that has two fluorines on it. And you probably already know that because of the electron withdrawing nature of fluorine, because it is the most electronegative element, the conjugate base is going to be more stabilized due to the electron withdrawing effects of these fluorine atoms. So this will be the more acidic of the two alcohols. So I'll just put more acidic there. In part B, the first compound is going to be more acidic because the conjugate base of a primary alcohol, so this is a, right here, oops, this is a primary alcohol, and this one is obviously a tertiary alcohol. So the conjugate base of a primary alcohol, so I'll put primary alcohol, is going to be more easily solvated. So solvated. That means that when we generate the oxanion here, the alkoxide, is that solvent molecules will be able to get in and stabilize the negative charge on this, whereas in a tertiary carbocation, or excuse me, it's not a carbocation, the tertiary alkoxide, the solvent molecules are going to have a harder time getting in here because of all this steric bulk in the way. So this is going to be our more acidic alcohol. The primary alcohol will be more acidic. On part C, pentachlorophenol versus phenol. Well, obviously, because of the electron withdrawing nature of chlorine, because it's a very electronegative atom, I won't draw in all these dipoles, but it's pulling so much electron density away that it's going to stabilize that phenoxide that's formed. So this one is going to be the more acidic one, more acidic than phenol. And finally, part E, we have tertiary butanol or tert butanol versus phenol. Well, the phenol is going to be more acidic, and that's because when we treat that with base and we generate our phenoxide, that's going to be stabilized by resonance. In contrast, the conjugate base of the first compound, this is not going to be resonance stabilized, not resonance stabilized, so this will be the more acidic compound. And hopefully these questions are pretty easy for you if you passed last semester. These questions should be relatively easy.